A tady Tince z Tindru. Co ti jebe? Kámo. Ne, ne, ne! Not like this! Not like this! A nobody to trolí! Vítám vás na zlatém píku Champions 2024 Grand Finále. Můj ex-teammate Benjyfishy proti nejlepšímu členskému týmu EDG BO5. Speciální dropy na streamu a tak dále. Lenčiček zadarmo, na Ačku plentnout zadarmo a retakeovat 5v5. Nejtěžší, jeden z nejtěžších retakeů, co je ve Valorantu mimochodem. Je tak. Ačko retake na Havenu. Kámo, co dělá ten Kankan? 2 kola ze 3 se chytil do vajru. On je ve stresu, ten chlap. On to chtěl zničit a městnout to, aha. 5v4. Insane trady, kamo, za jednu vteřinu z 5v4 na taky shock dart. Kamo, Wood, ale úplně, aby se to k tobě nedostalo, to jako, musíš být sociopat. Ale Kankan forma, vole. Kankan forma, no.
When Simon's stun isn't there, Kangkang's stuns are. And that was perfectly positioned over towards Logs. The timing could not have been better. And now they're splitting up, trying to catch timings on Rien's and Boo.
Heretics always going to be doubled up here, prioritizing that discipline. The timing is missed. Shifts in the night. Kangkang spotted.
Ay. Timing goes.
Down out of the fight, Simon. Just rookie to the stage, just rookie to the team. To deliver a clutch as he's done so.
Šimon, kámo. To je ten týpek mimochodem poprvý tier 1 týmu a rovnou na Champions, Grand Finále Champions. Prstovačka. Ono nezabil prstovačku, když byl ve stunu.
Commanding presence of Boo and Mini Boo. Brothers in blood, they're looking to dish it out on this site. Players revealed and the swarm.
Kámo, ty kola jsou tak rychlí. Jsem si actually myslel, že z Lovru zvedli lidi častějš, protože máš víc her zahraných, jakoby. Dobrá postavička. Čau, Bouty, podíváme se na všechno zpětně. Otevírací ceremonie byla třeba... Třeba 15 minut byla otevírací ceremonie, takže to máme na celý den mezi zápasama. Os! Čus tady Kazma. Zdravím anglického streamera.
Collected into the retake now with a paranoia, but that's a big miss. The ult's going to be expected. And bullet to the dome, side of the head. Kangkang.
To je timing.
Presence over towards A. It's been faked out by EDG. Not quite fake, actually, just intending to pull players away. And Kangkang's hoping that there's rotators.
Look at Mini Boo and Benji waiting for these lurks.
Ne, chlap se sturnul. Kolika to ultru už má ten Rienz? Kámo, to je Thanos. A tohle je další Thanos.
2v3, EDG are going to have to pull out something incredible here, and they've only got 15 seconds.
Time is just against them.
Jako Kankan je... Ty pičo, Kankan je tak strašně, vole... Co děláš? Co děláš, ty pičo? Pane bože.
on display.
Kámo.
See, they're going into the rolling thunder. This is where Woot is.
Jdeme za vajru, kámo.
The trips are deep trip for info.
Yep, and that's already spotted.
To jsem ho neučil tohle.
20 seconds. Here's the old
Je tak, Miken, je tak.
ahead of all of this. Wants to take the peak and wants to take the fight. Hunter's Fury trying to bail them out. Slowed down to a crawl. Aftershock in their face. It's
flash do Aftershocku, viděli jste to, chat, finta.
into the back of the side we go. Twists and turns. The tails being weaved.
Nemá čas. Nemá čas zas. Oni to je budou prohrávat na to, že neplantnou bombu prostě. Halus. No tam došli bez kamery, jako nebo si ji vzal zpátky do kapsy. Jestli zase někdo chytne, no dobrý, jako kdyby, kámo. Ok, EDG to nezvládají tu pressure, ale přísám, jako smoky hlavně, ale co to je?
Might be able to catch this timing, yes. Head missed. Boo just trying to catch that sight line. K just dropped down, trying to get his team in 14 seconds. Again time. Running
Zase čas, zase čas.
Glass potentially try. Nobody's gonna stick this.
Ever, vole.
Cleans up the flank. Forward aggression.
A to bylo moc brzo, kámo, ten flank.
He knows the matters.
Ještě když byli na B, vole, to je moc brzo. Ale pro něj flashoval ten bridge pro toho Omena, že jo. To prostě, kámo, nezapomeneš za 10 vteřin.
1-4 je členem společnosti už 4 měsíce.
They play heavy reclear styles on Sunset.
Enjoy reclearing.
Doing it against Lev. Nothing seen with the drone.
Kámo, crowd to tam spoiluje, no. Bohužel. Chudák Kankan. Bali 1-4, 1-4, 1-4, dík za 40. Resub, Bčku. Welcome back. Děkuji. Že máš nastavený dropy, aby si nepřišel o ikonku. Docela pěkná ta ikonka. A proč stunují dvakrát to samý a nejdou s tím stunem? Kankan je go, takže přeju to víc Benjymu, ale... Kam stihnou plantnout? Oni zase nestihnou plantnout! Oni zase nestihnou plantnout! No way, fuck, kámo. Aha.
Exactly so. Drone tagging again. The heavy reveal.
Milca Wildin, kámo. Jak my na to koukáme taky, Milcovi to vidíme, vole, cheer. A proč Simon stojí přímo? Proč ten Simon stojí přímo u té bedny?
Now the rest of the team has to sit there silently, allowing him to try to go for the clutch.
Čau, Harry. Kámo, třetí ultina za polovinu. Třetí ultina za polovinu. A 0 killů, ne.
What is nobody calling here? Is this going to be a breach ult fake on A? Oh, it's going to be ruined.
Yeah, but Chichu cleaned up. Tankang. Right from behind, ult is expended.
Kámo, nechci ale 3-0 grand finále hlavně. Hlavně ne 3-0 grand finále, kámo. Zaberte. Čína, zaberte. Ok, plantli bombu. To je úspěch. To je hodně velký úspěch. Půlka kola vyhrána. Naposledy plantli na pistolky snad. A ty vyhráli. Prstovadlo. Abuzuje postavičku, hezky abuzuje. Ale zvuky nemáš, ty vole. Jeřino. Aftershock máš, klid. Čas, 3 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi, ty vole. Oh. A plus jakoby EDG jsou prostě wholesome team. Heretics set up for the A split and the util is connecting. Listen, the spades of it. More where that came from. No clean kills really to be found here. And it's EDG. Ale chlapi, jim to nelepí. Ale vůbec. No, teď se spojili s EDG, jakože orgy, fakt. Aha. Čau, First Flame, jdeš pozdě. Já jsem vylečený, Miken, já nesázím. Spousta si klejmuje social credity, jo, to celoživotně, ale... Bo, Benji, quadra-kill. Oh, dobrý entry.
4-player fight from EDG as well, committing massive resources to locking down a lobby. This is kind of similar to how Team Heretics were defending. Yeah. Except they were often leaving the Neon to fight over this area rather than the Sova.
Takže pořád, Mickey.
A bit of a handshake with the drones there, just trying to get that information. Smoggy on the line, that is nice.
He hit 2 body shots onto Rienz.
Definitely did. Right there. Was claiming these kills. Benji though, taking up some space, spotting that there's gaps in the play. The defensive protocols of EDG still. Raw aim on display, Benji.
Chlap si myslí, že hrál za Enterprise Esports.
He'd have to ace to finish up this round and just not
Ale Kankan, vole, je ready. Max to byl předchozí zápas. To videjko vyjde dneska. Showmatch nebyl, ne, chat? Přišlo. Já myslím, že budu koukat tady na Vise. Oh! Čau, komiky.
11 seconds left.
Ale pozor!
Just sheriffs and a stinger in the hands of these Heretics players, but when it's up to 11, you never know when the next round's going to come.
Co to bylo za breach flash?
The util is always going to be good and impeccable. Heretics.
What? No man, z podlahy, ale...
Kang is forced to respond, coming up with all sorts of damage and goods.
Okay. Anti-eco good.
That would have been a kill there. Woot, he's got about the worst weaponry for the job, but Kang is playing with so much danger.
15 HP.
Nevím, Kerstapo, prostě Barry se jmenuje týpek, no. Jenom Barry, nic víc. Lístky ve storu byly, nevím, jestli jsou ještě. Yes, Mickey, od tebe jí mám poslanou, to vím, počkej, tycho, fokus na hru. Kámo, to bylo 3v2. 3v2 to bylo. Je to 1v2.
Seeking to get himself in there, trying to play ahead of the timings, but he can't dodge the paranoia. And it settles into the back of his mind. He hears the footsteps, defense is necessary.
Oh! Co se děje?
The rolling thunder seeking to deny and delay some space.
Je divný kolo tohle.
To these players on the flank of EDG to see if they can do something. Kang's been left alone to his own devices.
Oh!
Tap of the rifle. Oh! Lands it still. Here's the cleanup crew arriving in kind. Start from the side.
Kámo, co má dělat, doby? Co má dělat Kankan, kámo? Co má dělat? What the fuck? A nemá tým ten chlap, ale... Jo, a teď to taky byla nuda. To byl Reykjavík, ne? Kámo, ale ty wiry, vole, 2 mapy po sobě, ty jsi takovej borec. Ajajaj, přecítil Benji, hodně přecítili oba. Ale. Oba zahráli na prasáky proti bonusu. Oh! I ten Rienz neměl co dělat, kámo, 3v3 máš zahrát jakoby vychovanějš. A jako EDG dobře, no. Nejenom Kankan, takže... Takže to je hopefully otázka času, ale... Toto bude řežba. Až oba týmy se rozehrajou. Čoupiček dík za follow. Nebyl showmatch Vice ještě a už asi nebude. Moc to nechápu. Jo, nikdo.
Benjyfishy, no long for the world.
Here looks to try to take the fight. 0 point broken as well, so still has access to that ult.
Agrese na B mainu.
And with the nade being thrown on the B side of the map and Minigun not being turned off, they want no part of it.
Yeah, EDG all the way up for mid.
Zajímavý one-way nalevo.
Benjy! He's gone.
Proč to nepředmířil, vole, když věděl, že ho jde slidenout? Grand finále Champions, by the way. Je trochu rychlejší. Jakože to nemusí být 3 vteřinový, stačí to 10. Ale jinak velice dobré. Tak co, 5-0. 5 adaptačních. 5 adaptačních podle mě nebude stačit. Plentíček zadarmo. Nikdo neflinkuje, plentíček zadarmo, to je prohraný, kámo.
Phantom spray by KangKang. Needs to be heroics up and over with the flash. At least taking out KangKang, but time is going to start ticking. The bait and switch setup just does not work. Nobody stands tall against any sort of challenges.
What a different map we're watching here. What a different look for EDG.
Jako o myškách, co jsem dělal pro EP před měsícem a půl, nebo kdy to bylo. 100 giga záběru jsem včera smazal. Potřebuju free space, tak smažím něco jiného, kámo. Tady se nefandí, ale fandí. A je to bylo 5K, vyště klid. Ještě se zahřívá. Já jsem nasadil košilku až teďko.
If you don't get that initial trade, which is so core to the way that Heretics play,
yep, then you're in a much more difficult spot. That's why Rian's tried to equalize it there. Yeah. And now they're going to be in tough spots again.
Exploring, potentially, they're calling for it. Underhanded with the flash. There's too many targets to really deal with. Still that 1-for-1! And now space created and taken. KangKang not to be denied any sort and semblance of the side. Woot dodging, juking, but again this guy.
Come on, neon abuser. Neon abuser.
Every impact kill in the round, KangKang. He's just been everywhere for EDG.
Mám se dobře jinak. Morty.
Ooh, obtains the upgrade. Nails the first one. It's an obstacle remove, but
Mně bych se líbil začínal třeba ve 12, ale pohoda. Tak ukaž. Ačko mají louknutý s OneWayem. Bčko Vajra. To je trapa na midu od Heretics, actually. To je mohlo vyjít, ne? Ono zabil ze smoku. Ono zabil ze smoku, podle mě. Je to možný šautu, že jim tam schválně hodí nějaký paket losy potom nakonec. Ne. Jo, co dělá KangKang s nima? S 5 životama. Ace, 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 ace!
ADS up, just trying to lean onto those reaction times here, but with every single passing moment, EDG are just disrespecting this. They're all the way in through the back of the site. That's a dart connecting. Flash the follow up as well.
Come on.
No long for this world. Showstopper rebounds, but only the one. Nobody has done all the work.
Úplně stejně, jak byli mimo EDG na Havenu, tak jsou jako Heretics.
And alongside the paranoia still, tangled up, tied up, Benjyfishy is alone, he's isolated on a bloody island, and they want the kill.
There's no reason to go into him whatsoever here. EDG, I think, have overthought it, but it didn't make it. It's not denying space that nobody's taking away from them. It screams desperation. Team Heretics very rarely run out of ideas. One of the big reasons
EDG, 1 neonka, Heretics, 0 neonka. Ok, ale KangKang ty dva jery má nějaký beef s nima už, ale. Timing. Oh, Riens. Riens je na serveru. Taky. Budu trolí s tím vypem, kámo. VP turnajem. Budu předávat něco. Čau, Fila. Oh. 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 Ono viděl. Ani neplánoval hrát, kámo, to vypo. Kámo, čumkolik dává, čumkolik bere spaceu ten Kankan. Chápeš? Jemu je to úplně jedno. Velice bolestivé se tady s lidma hádat o tom. Ale je to součást hry, takže to není jakoby...
There's aura that EDG are giving out. B quite literally just tucks himself away behind a pillar. Live for now, so the setup remains up.
It's a nice idea from Team Heretics, trying to get that punish on the Cyphers.
One HP.
Trying to play aggro towards B main.
Hele, když se daří, tak se daří, jsem chtěl říct.
Got to be able to shut down Kong in these rounds. That's certainly something that Heretics have learned.
Trying to get that info. Timing. Miss! Wait a second. Players are there, ready for the trade. Boo to respond.
That might make them think that there's nobody home.
Stejně mám takový pocit, že to ještě se nějak sesype, kamaráde, tuhle kolom.
There are actually two people ready to defend this.
Smoggy and Chichu.
Jako Smoggy byl zatím docela quiet, ten zápas. A teď má Anglosák, vole, na minibua, který tam vysečluje. Vyvolkuje dokonce do crosshairu. Ještě dopadlo dobře, ale pro minibua. Jeden život div. Minibu div. On se produp, on zapomněl, a to neslyšeli možná. Slyšeli. Oh! Tak! Tak! YouTube thumbnail.
Another round where Kankan does end up falling early. It's hard to see that it would matter at all, though.
My eyes are down. All or nothing for Heretics.
A jaká haluská může dokážeš stompnout 13-6 někoho, pak od toho stejného týmu dostaneš 1-13.
Warded into this corner and the util ricocheting, rebounding. A desperate effort to save his life. All for naught here on the side of EDG. An all-in attempt now.
Jinx. Jinx.
Only able to get the one.
Smoggy once more.
Ještě na své nejsilnější mapě.
This time an extra player.
Tak prostě... Mají lepší komp EDG, no. Oni to změnili, že jo, Heretics, podle mě. Oni od jak živa nehráli rejsku, jestli pamatuju. Tam to tam taky hráli nonku, ne? Jednu dobu. Skoro. Určitě Heretics neprohrajou proti pistolkám. Jako to se nedá prohrát proti pistolkám EQ. Nikdy se to nestalo, historicky.
The EDG economy in a bad spot, so they're looking to take risks. I would have loved to see this a little more, I think, from Heretics when they were on the defense side.
Proč všechno kursuješ? To je v piči? Ne, v pohodě. Je. Conference do třetí mapy. Dave, moje pickems nebyla možnost, aby moje pickems nabrali bod, myslím si, od pátého zápasu playoffs. Takže tak. Všechny zápasy se daly obráceně. Týmy, který jsem dal do upper runu, tak padne do lobru a obráceně, takže jakoby, i když se ty týmy dostaly daleko třeba, tak se dostali jinou cestou, takže jsem nemohl dostat ani jeden zasraný bod. Ve stunu, kosmetická úprava, jak bych řekl. Vojta tichý. Když mají raise ultinu na afterplant. Někdy to moc nechápu, ty setupy. Abych pravdu řekl. Nechápu ten plant třeba. Ten plant proč je jakoby z té strany. To se hůř spamuje, že jo? Je to dobrý na flank, ale hůř se ho spamuje. Asi to je jedno. Co mu liskl? Uncharacteristic. Hotovo. Postavička plus kankan rovná se. Jdeme do Lotus. As an ult for Boo, will be able to pick up the spike, but it's a hard read by Simon. Look at this guy, ready to just kamaráde. Já jsem tady sidequest. Já jsem tady sidequest. Třetí mapa. Třetí mapa. Začíná BO3. Takzvaně. Jak ho tam nechal vyběhnout? Luigi ale nebyl na stage. Is left in a difficult spot, a 1v2, but all that damage done, as we said. Briar! Shots! Kámo! Zase 2v1. Jak kdyby to nebylo tak hrozný jak na tom Sunsetu, ale zase 2v1. Heretics jakoby vyrovnat. No, třeba takhle, třeba takhle. A couple of these eco kills, he's handed over the rifle to them. Not just that, damage, stray shots, straight through the smoke, and Woot with a possibility to get this plant online. Ale, čistý EKček. He still returns with a frag. Traded though. And Heretics have set themselves up into this post plant. Benjy's on with the rifle.
Did Smoggy see Miniboo here? I don't think he did.
Outline ready.
What?
Time to strike is nice. Smoggy's trying to run these players down still.
Benjy's my phantom.
Benjyfishy, man of the hour. Time's out to tick here. On through the spike and that rifle.
To je ten fantom. Není čas. Čisté eko. Čisté eko, kamaráde. Jsou Sunden celou dobu, že jo? Právě. Kámo. Čistý jako na zpátek. No way.
Is in serious danger of being lost. Benjy's taking a risk even going to retrieve it right now.
He's having to slow down the footsteps. He doesn't know if the space has been taken. Now scurrying away. Slight mistiming there could have spelled defeat and doom for him, but okay. Drops down the turret. Side's been taken up, but players are in position. EDG have got them surrounded on almost every front.
But their weapons aren't good enough to spam, so this plant should go down fairly easily. They throw the paranoia in as well, just to make sure nobody can play waterfall.
Kámo, co tady dělá tu ten klap už tak brzo? Chlape tady strašně brzo. Alka ne, to snad ne. O, počkej, ale.
Over Benjyfishy 1v2 has a lot to deal with. Prowler running him down and nobody's right there.
2v5 jako zkusili, no.
Playing really passively over towards B right now.
Kámo, do smoku.
The kill lighting up the feed. That's all the acknowledgement they need.
I think you got to give up an A here. Just group B or C and use the lockdown.
They've got no way to really remove it.
30 seconds left.
An option being forced into their hand. Simon, slight jiggle again, grabs the information.
Jako, kdyby měli vyvíka v týmu, vyvík na Killjoy s Vipem a volkoval by každý kolo.
God, he's not slowing down. 7 seconds. Benjy forced it on a minimap at least. Heretics.
On byl tady napsaný.
Looking to make the mark. Over towards
To je za molíček, tuhleto.
Smoggy will seek to deny.
Ukáž ten molík. Ten molík ukáž, observer. Do PC. Na CT spadl ten molík, chat. Do backsidu, na CT tady.
He does have the angle, but he hears that TP and he's anticipating it in a different direction. And ult, lockdown, it's dropped down. This is trying Heretics now to pave their way through. It's not going to really break that one. I mean, Simon is going to place the aftershock to see if he can delay and deny the plant from going down, but tucked into the corner, Rians will get an extension of time into the round now.
3v3 klíčové jak svině. A prstujeme a slidujeme a prstujeme a slidujeme a prstujeme. Nepředmířil si Rians a prstujeme. A ze smoku slidujeme a ze smoku slidujeme. A? Ale počkej. Fanouškům, Mongrálovi, Mamce, Alexíkovi, Mafinovi, Jirkovi, Babicovi, Landcraftu za zkušenosti. A tej Tince z Tindru. Wow, co ti jebe? Ty vole! Tak to je movíčko jak svině. Co s nima udělal?
He is the immovable object of EDG.
Ace, ace! Oh my god!
A bit of a wild card in those rubble fights because Neon can get into really unexpected situations, but generally speaking, Heretics should be able to own that part of the map. EDG, though, seem to have anticipated that this is heading B. Nobody's looking to get info, and Prowlers trade.
Spot. Yeah, he's hyper committed here. It's a showstopper in the back pocket, a mini boot.
A teda jedna věc na tom Aceu Chichua minulý kolo je jako, že insane shots, ale musí se tam ocenit ten Bridgestone, kamaráde, ten Bridgestone od Shimona. Ten Bridgestone od Shimona byl S-tier, vole. Jako, to bylo gifted.
They're not at all the jiggle to try and get that info. Rians is calling, wait guys, they've potentially given this all the way up.
Bez toho stunu by tam dal jednoho, vole, na shledanou. Já si myslím, tam byl stun, ne? Byl tam stun podle mě, nebo flash, nebo něco tam bylo. A nemá asisty s Shimon, nevím proč.
Smoggy's just wondering where it all went wrong.
He's the player that's been lone defending C.
Shimon má jeden asist prostě.
Usually this is his map.
Jak to?
He's averaging a kill per round when he plays close.
To nestih zabít ze stunu.
But this would be something different.
Come on.
Numbers heavily jumping through its mini boot. Handed, offered an opportunity, and snappy reaction times are on display. Damage and bullets exchange. Whoop from behind.
Říká se tomu povinný sub.
So much damage been done. The players from Heretics are leaving bruised and battered. They haven't forced out the Rolling Thunder either. If they could have put enough pressure on Simon.
Povinné pojištění na pokuty. Pojištění na reklamy.
And if Smoggy gets one, suddenly they're not dead yet online.
It will be a nuisance.
And this is the kind of spot where you can try to play cheeky angles like this.
One and done. The online has a TP into the back.
Je tak,
now you're putting a squeeze onto Smoggy. He is in the danger. There's no retreat here. There's no retreat.
Oh, Poppin.
More Heretics. Show that discipline.
Mary Poppins. Ale tohle je. Oh, to bylo by triple kill. Luigi se stal. Luigi si pořídil. A špíkou do toho 1v takhle. Já mám taky dotaz. Luigi si pořídil pojištění na reklamy, děkuji velice. Kus. Děkuji. Oh! Cením.
Working this map like it's his playground right now, especially onto the side, but he needs some backup, but he needs the bailout. Heretics finding it, dashing away, cancel the movement. Kangang dropped down with a decay damage, can't stand against it. Smoggy also being pushed back, postured away, and another swarm. Benjy.
Jaký kombo dostal.
The right util at the right time to punish Smoggy, trying to cleave the way through. One kill found, and he's still got a not dead yet.
Come on. Máš heal.
Under the ace, damage done to Boo.
Počkej, on není na hit, ale. On není na hit. On není na hit. Českých.
We've come to expect, I think, from a team like Heretics. A little spice to throw into a round, making sure that it is that much more winnable here. Going for the potential B pivot. The door was already opened wide here. Benjy, footsteps rumbling towards them. And now there's Simon. Time to strike. Time to see if he can collect to corral these kills. Up and around. Chichu backing around. Obtains the upgrade. The 3 versus 3 is where we stand.
Heretics have time to cancel.
A jako podle mě EDG mají... Budou mít ince míst ten atak než defend, takže... 4 kola... Už je hodně. Free Fire dobrý, ale... Free Fire cením, kámo. Ten Free Fire hodně cením. Co ti jebe? Tak prý 5 kol. Prý 5 kol budou mít. Odinek nenasypal, ale. Kolik by si přál.
Utility coming from Smoggy and Simon.
Ultinka.
So they've got a pretty good read here that C is empty.
Ultinka taková.
Chichu's all, he can go for the instant reposition as well. They can shore this one up. Notice the side's clear.
Otazníkem.
Good plant position too.
Yeah.
Jestli si ji nenechal až na potom.
I think ahead here into the round, a bit of spam from Boo.
I like this.
Forces util. Forces EDG to be diligent with the clearing.
They actually, yeah, they didn't even use utility though. They saved the util.
Proč nehraje z longu na wallbang bomby s tím Odinem? Nebo protože může hrát takhle. Protože může hrát takhle. Ten na tom anglu jaký umírám furt, kámo. To ten angle je nejhorší, kámo, na wallbang. Benjy clutch. Malé nap na molík? Malé nap na molík? Má? Ale proč nemá ještě druhý hozený? Proč nehodil druhý molík? Ne, Benjy! Ukázal to agenta? Ukázali kárečka maximálně tak.
Is that he has Frenzy and Pick Me Up, which I think is just such a deadly duo.
Nevím, co dělají s tou Vice. Jakože přístup mám dneska. Dneska bude moct jít na server a zahrát si tu postavičku, ale teda pokud, vole, už mám údaje, ale čekal jsem ten showmatch, no.
Hard for Heretics to read into that though. What is this?
Ty vole, fuj! To není ultina. Jak žije? Kámo.
Will make them rue the day that they decided to ignore that position. 2 dropped. There's a 3rd. It's all on Woos, and this guy is undeniable. The form factor.
Není ace, není ace.
Much more to do on the backside of that. And enough of the road is paid for Mini Boo to close it out.
Pošli, co máš, takzvaně.
This info, if anything, is good for EDG to play off.
Okay, here in the footsteps.
Bates Woot forwards.
Yeah, he's given that timing. Handed on a platter. Boo drifting back into position. He'll have to evade a lot of this util.
Proč pushuje? Check bonus, ne? Povedz ty. Musí zkusit něco.
Kang, he's right there, nobody. Make sure that there's no problems occurring just from the backside of pit. Benjyfishy in position, in place. Flash the weapon at hand, just not good enough.
Tohle zase.
Need more than a keen eye in that spot.
Tohle má Robík na Twitchi. Čau, jmenuji se Robin, je mi 14 let a rád streamu. Rád hraji Fortnite, Valorant a LOLko.
EDG with a super clean
tu chodíte oznámení taky.
Planting for Mountain, but playing on site.
Yeah. Controversial. EDG, we'll see if it pays off now. Gonna try and hold this one back. Overdrive, it's already unleashed. Smoggy tucks himself up onto the high ground.
Oh!
Perched away. Damage.
Tak tady lítá, vole, zas s prsíkem, vole. To je taková pičevina.
They know what's up. KanKang now trying to lead the charge with the rest of his team. There are smokes though.
RG, čtvrtačka v pohodě.
In position,
Oh.
Boo. Just lights him up. KanKang heads potentially rolling. Woot.
Co bys rád viděl?
Beautiful shots.
Teď nevím.
Rattled away. The adjustment by Benjyfishy just not in place.
Riens though with a quick timing, unexpected flank.
It's a tap.
Simon's watching for it, trying to bait it out.
Haven't committed. Riens is giving that now as a chance for the 1v1. What is going on? Shots
Tři náboje. Red click.
Classic in hand.
Riens really can sit back a little further.
Ult's going to be used. Woot's looking for
30
info.
seconds left.
Cleared out, broken. Heretics getting a very good idea that this is going to be ending over towards C.
I don't think they have just yet. They're four
Co
players
to
stacked on
čtu v
A,
tom
expecting
chatu,
a
ale...
re-hit.
They should have, potentially. Maybe hoping that the Util's enough to delay, but Alarm bot, Nanoswarm going to be broken here.
Zajímavý molík, actually, to je dobrý molík tohle.
Tucked to the corner here, an aftershock just to try and at
Ten
least
si
find
ukradnu
that
ten
peace of
molík.
mind. A bit of spam, straight bullets. No kill.
Notice
sight.
Nobody doesn't plant in the corner. He plants a little off.
Who's going to be offloading the ult of his own? Nightfall scatters. Connects.
7% NPC stream. Can we smash 1,000 today? Can we smash 1,000?
Into their approach. The onslaught is a
Přebíjejí.
Heretics looking to barrel their way
Oh.
through.
What?
Take control.
Všichni na sobě měli fade ultinu, by the way.
He definitely knows there's a lot of players mounts.
EDG looking to try and send it now. Nanoswarm drop down towards the feet. Here's a lot of Util going to be used in kind. Boo.
Ale ten KanKang
Firepower straight back.
nemá tlačítko dozadu, nemá, ale on má jenom dvojitýve.
Decimate the defense.
On furt
With two being found from KanKang as well.
Nikam
Still continuing
lítá.
to carve into these sites.
Máš se se mnou, já nesázím. Čauko, Gary. Jaký streamer, takový chat? A dost.
But the ult online for Mini Boo, there's chances, but it requires the impetus, a kill to be found at least, but with Woot dropping, chances dwindling, and yeah, return of the fire, a swing from Simon, getting his confidence back.
Kolik kol
they're going to tap door.
Yeah. It's a paranoia already sent.
vyhrajou po tom, co KanKang umře, vole.
Heretics.
Really well done there.
Just pull this Util out, now holding, defaulting.
Ze Styčus, zdravím tě.
Barely a shoulder, potentially poking out.
Oh!
Ult online, no kill. Chichu.
OK, příští hru neonka, vole, příští hru neonka.
But dodged most of it and still found an opening. In through main, Smoggy's collecting. It's EDG working magic across the map.
What was going on there? Was Boo late on the call to get the Viper wall up? Was Riens late on the acknowledgement of the com? What is going on over towards B? EDG have just been granted an excellent route back in.
It's that uncertainty swirling. Heretics players are losing
Oh!
track, but maybe
Riens zachránil.
It's two found. Instant there with a stun.
A ten stun zapomněl, že něco dělá občas teda. Ne vždycky.
To find some value, I believe Smoggy will have to hunt down some kills. TB from Chichu, punished.
Šimon 1v2.
The rookie.
A jsou daleko jak svině.
Killjoy ult.
To nebudou ultit Killjoy, ne? Nebo? A jde první, ale ten Bu. To bude ultit. Ten čas bude hodně na hovno, ale...
Forced to press forwards, potentially there. He's overstaying his welcome. Swings potentially. Footsteps down!
No way! Povinné pojištění na reklamy. Co ti jebe? Postavička pro borce.
With rifles in hand, the EDG catapult themselves
ve slajdu.
There's nothing that Woot is going to be able to do about this. And Benji used his huge retake ult in the prior, and it ended up working
against first flame to nebudu číst radši nahlas.
A tragic end to Lotus here for Team Heretics by the look of things. They would need some magic to get this one to overtime.
It's gonna be 12 for EDG.
Proč ne?
As you said, you
Moc
need that magic. Heretics did not come up with the answers.
Oh.
spray straight through the smokes, cleared out most of the avenues. So nobody with the plant down. KangKang holding it down still with that paranoia to start.
Oh.
Disrespected. Miniboo takes
Je to možný shouty, no.
Dropping him down, but Smokey's there.
Kámo. Takhle nemůžem prohrát mapu, ale... Takhle nemůžem prohrát mapu.
Rians would have to pick up the pieces. He'd have to pull up a miracle. A double up discipline. EDG have a chokehold onto the site. 13-9. Lotus is theirs.
Pojďme.
They're looking to carve their place in the history books by being champ winners here.
Oh.
Benjy instantly answers.
Jako tuhletu Viper jsme ho ještě učili v Enterprise. A teď si nedělám prdel.
A plant down for KangKang to play around, but smoked off. His team was picked apart. Methodical was the nature. And Heretics now can stick this one. Peace of mind here.
Yeah,
there's no chance of
Mě ho učil, Muffin ho učil. Co dělá KangKang?
Have that level of impact.
Oh, the punish. Stimmied up, speed boosted onto the line. They knew that Rians was going to be making a play for that when the smoke was in their faces.
Nice idea from EDG.
Yeah. Removes one of the pieces.
To je krása, to je krása. Musím mluvit anglicky na těch klipech, aby se mu to tam líbilo.
Feeling like he needs to step up to it. Side swing, it's traded. The boost still there. Not knock at the front door.
Oh, počkej, ale počkej.
It's going to be cleaning up Chichu. Dropped him 20
Co to je tady?
He has to leave.
Yeah, that's a TP.
And now these two players are scattered.
KangKang trying to catch that. He does.
Kámo, KangKang je ale až moc dobrý.
Safety available, not for Boo. Trying to get a run on, trying to see if they can play this timing well, but already plan is down for Smokey. Retreats to a bit of safety.
Musíme tak Miken na streamech anglicky.
Crossfire setup is available all the way up in heaven.
Možno.
Onto the wire, tap already.
Kámo, Provler, co to bylo za Provler?
Boo down. And Woot left to do it all.
Oh.
Stray bullets running out.
GG, Elkane.
Nothing else to work with. But the
Co?
and still finds that one. Still reload. Time enough for it. The time is ticking.
Počkej, tam dopadl ten Smoky hrozně, dá půlku a zajebe ho.
Spam, not on time. I mean, Woot 38. 7 bullets.
Co ti jebe, to mohl vyhrát. On neslyší, že jo, neslyší mini. A do flow prostě, jakoby.
Rumbot sees it, spots it. Miniboo just taking the peek anyway. Mosh over the top. Doesn't clear it out. Slightest of angles to play into, and that window of opportunity is seized. Chichu in through the back, sidestep again. Benjy meeting him pound for pound. But it's a 2v3. And the hourglass is running dry. It's a tap from Woot. He wants to force them out into the open. No easy access to any of these players. Benjy wrapping all the way around.
Jako boost.
The only option
Má
is
to
to
hodně efektů, no.
Miniboo through the TP. Must have got a tag.
To je za smoke na tom Bčku, proč tam hází smoke?
Where they stand, Simon. Be scratching his head at that one.
To je defender smoke, to chápu.
Miniboo was looking to take a timing because he couldn't stay short for that long. But KangKang's taken one of his
To
own. He
slipped
slipped into this cubby on B site in front of the Viper wall, and now he can play the rest of his team in.
All over the place, Dizzy combines the might with the showstopper.
Co?
And Heretics.
Co to bylo za E-code?
Danger lurking around every corner. And no way, he thought the path was clear, Miniboo. There's no way you
Neonka by utekla, by the way.
Does not at that.
Nevadí.
And then the thrash comes through to try to showers crunch, but they're not set up for it, and it was too late to bail him out. It's a disaster for Heretics.
No connection, a wasted ult.
Hiding from that boombot,
Já si minute house.
The most enormous advantage in the round, and now Heretics.
Jak doslova rok dozadu.
And with the info that plenty of players were showers, they've pushed out B, pushed out Fountain, the fight happening in
A za
K.
rok tam budeš ty. Jaká halus. Jaká halus. A za další rok překecám Mafa, abych šel hrát zas. No?
EDG have more players alive right now, but they do not have good info.
Mám to naplánovaný, mám to rozplánovaný jak svině. Tak teďka budu ve VCT, prosím. A seš tam.
Benjyfishy drop down, Rians
Jsem line-upnou, další 3, vole, čum. Klip jak svině. Pošle Azize a píchni, až ho budou ničit. Ty vole, do piči. Brawler, Sak, Brawler, Primult, rovná se trader za jednoho. Tak jakoby...
Puts a bullet there, straight to the brain of Boo. Smoggy trying to evacuate, knows that they have to try and retreat.
Asi dobrý.
Timing, whipping it around. Woot, he's caught all the way behind them. If he kills Smoggy, it's a spike drop down. This timing and angle is absolutely everything.
Woot vysral.
He wins out that fight, Chichu.
Ok, už to začíná být fakt seriózní tohle. A ta ultina není na bomby, to je pohoda. Nice shot. Has! Na krk! Bude záznam, uvidím. Dobrý den, nový vás, dobrý den. Fake watch party. Fake streamer.
Looking to clear. All right, that should at least give them some idea of where the danger is.
Watch the live, but Miniboo now. It's going to be under an
immense amount of pressure. Woot's going to be Mongrel, kdyby neměl do... Tady řve na mě!
There's some danger here still. Sees, connects. They see the tether into the corner. Chichu! Nasty one. Pulls it back from the brink, but not before he is toppled. Amps control. Once again putting the premium. Simon! What is that, man?
Počkej, důležitý ko, ticho, teďko. Šimon! Tolik lidí zabil Šimon! Jak zabil tolik lidí Šimon? Ten je dobrý, ten je dobrý. Mini hraje až od 31. srpna. Oh, nice shot. Čas.
Showstopper unleashed.
Čas.
Loose onto the feet. Nobody did not stand a chance. Blown to smithereens, reveals up and counting.
Není čas.
There's no plant in sight.
Čas jsou peníze.
Because a round is in the palm of their hands. Heretics. Swing bank. At least the pendulum. They take control of the map. Everything you could ask for if you are Heretics, just trying to bunker down, bolster the defense.
Ano, Google.
23 seconds left.
Google taky vlastní.
It's an all offloaded. Kang trying to get into the mix, into the action, and a fight to be taken, but traded out anyway. Beam down with the Phantom in hand. It's just that 1-for-1, and the plant from Simon is going to go off anyway.
No tak se podívejte, jak jste odpověděli každý jinak. A vykuřte mě kárečka. Děkujeme.
Reset into the round. Benji was just watching for any sort of stragglers. Hard committed positions by EDG. It's up to Smoggy to hold them back from the elbow angle. Pixel angle to work with Nade. This is cheeky. Dodges, rebounds, snake bite at hand. Heretics carving out chunks and pieces of the map, but they're being met here. At least the firepower.
Kámo, nice. Benji se popinoval, kámo.
Showers control. Luckily nobody's there.
Jak jsem dostal, kolik má minibů sečlů. Minibů má jeden sečl, ne dva. Hodil ho tam sečlem, že jo. To můžeš. Já taky vždycky kontroluji, vždycky si kontroluji, když vidím někoho na těch boxech na bindu tady, tak kontroluji, kolik má jejich rejska sečlů. Nedej bože, že by měla dva, kámo.
The pressure getting to them, Satchel breaks it. Dizzy up and over, in through the smoke though, nobody spamming, and now swarming.
Kámo, to ještě prohráli, vole. Co, kurva? Tam je soudí? Myslíš, že by normálně jakoby to, jo? Hnátek nějaký tam zavolil.
Footsteps, not even. Dash through and away, the crossfire set up, it's broken apart to pieces. TP, it's not enough. Miniboo with just the one, but the overall strike does at least split
tak Brimult po piči, jako kamaráde.
Back being held, that's Chichu watching onto the angle. Still with control, Simon is alive and kicking. Making sure that the flank is watched for.
Smouček nemáme na bombu, ale to je v piči. Ta ultina byla pozdě, jak svině odbů a pak už neměl použít vůbec, že jo. Víš, jaký line-up pod Šimona. Clean. Ale výser od Šimona. Už zas. Ale pozor. Špatný molík, ne? Špatný molík. Do piči! Okrej, kámoše. Nasi, Loris, nasi. Wukong nožíček po druhé. Nepotěšil. Riens. Agresivní Davidlu. Benji, koukat záda, nemáme wiry, Muffin ti to říkal, ne? No. Jako Muffin už byl... Muffinova strategie, mimochodem, když už někdo je najetový do tělíčka, tak ho doděláš do tělíčka, takže toho Muffin nenaučil. Už to mohl jako dostřílet. Ale 10% si sám neuděláš, jo. Počkej. Double kill huge.
And Kang. That's beautiful work.
It couldn't have gone better for them.
Spectacular.
Okay, Wood moc nebere.
So much danger going for a play like that. And Boo's now has to win a 1v4.
This one part easier, but not the follow-up there. Nobody.
To tam ještě neběhá Patrik Hušek, kamaráde, po hřišti.
Smoggy to take contact. A Dizzy over the top.
Molly in the hands of Smoggy, and there's that contact core.
Tohle je blbý, ale tohle je hodně blbý. Tohle je blbý. Riens má názor ještě, ale. A Bu? Dozad? Nice! Ne, ty kokot. To neclearne, jako jestli tohle Bu clearne, tak ho má fakt velkýho, jako oficiálně. Neclearnu. Pojď ještě jednoho, baby! Nice, nice, nice. Oba, víme oba. Pík na kontakt. Ne. Trade. Nice. Pík na kontakt. Pík na kontakt. Kontakt! Dělá, jak kdyby mu šlo o mistrovství světa, ne? Bro si myslí, že je na mistrovství světa, ale... Klid.
Heretics are making sure that they collect these kills. Fast flank. No oversight. It is a fast flank. Prowler's going to be dodged for now as well, but...
To je za prvý. To je jenom hra. A za druhý, to není reálně na internetu. Tak klid. Kámo! Bro, dělá, kdyby hrál o 50 milionů. Jo, počkat. To je Valorantu. Vyscreenujte to a pošlete jim to. No. Do toho, ale. Do DMs. Pošlete to Fialovi. A všem.
All emphasis placed onto this. Mini boot. It's a showstopper in his hands.
Děkujeme,
One right
děkujeme.
decision, one correct guess could completely change the tide of this fight. Wood dismisses the Dizzy with ease once more. Nightfall's dropped, cracking down on his orbital strike, trying to spray them down.
Počkej, 3v2. 3v1. On tam jde otočit, že na to potřebujete práva, jo? Tak to domluv, jdu na to. Jdu na to. Simon.
Finds a mark. You see this smoke. Puts the fear of God into you, I think. If you are Heretics, still going to be going for the plan.
Kámo, to jsou zase EKčky, vole.
Simon trying to get potentially inside that smoke, but no, the plan.
Každý eko, ty vole, tím projebali Heretics. Pome.
Yeah.
Tentokrát už ne. A záda, tam Viper za tebou. A Bull to kouká. Nekouká! Molotov na bombu. Gekko Molík na bombu. Oh.
But it's not enough. Clear that. You're worried they're retaking sound control at all times. Kang.
Benjyfishy! Muffin Vipo.
Oh boy. You do not expect Benjy to be picking up an op in the final round. Kang.
Peak. I couldn't tell if Kang had one of his own or if it was just a rifle in play, but you're not favored there when Benjy can just...
Muffin si bral taky vždycky. Když ta hra byla close Vipo, klidně na blíče, vole. A je booster to kdysi udělal tady. Astrou na šavre. As. To kdyby trefil, kámo. To by Ardis vyšel v trenkách, kámo, přísám.
They know the Benjy is market.
Benjy hraje krásně čas, disciplín. A boom, wallbang! Play od Simona. A Molotov ještě na Buhovi. Molotov, kámo. Bomba tiká. Bomba tiká hodně moc. Co to je za timing? Ne, Molotov! Reveal!
Let's go do it all.
Nice!
Refreshed. Snake bite to answer. Hard committed onto the corner. Showstopper right from behind.
To ne, kámo.
Skewers them in place.
Ale počkej. Wood ještě má názor. 1300 elo, Wood má ještě názor. 1300 elo, come on, man. 1300 elo.
Do not but watch on in horror as another round is lost beneath them.
To je trash ta ultina, kámo.
Flank control, watch for, and like you said, the Thrash is going to be cleaving the way through path potentially. Here, lying in wait, Thrash is there alongside the sees his players need to be defended.
Wood
steps up to the challenge.
Kámo.
Inside Kang.
Molotov. Boom, Molotov. Molotov. Nice, Molotov je tam! Molotov je tam! Nice! Let's go! SNABIS!
The tiniest of differences.
Onto angles.
Oj.
Almost paying off, Miniboot. Has to activate the dash.
Všechno tohle, aby to byla B1, jakoby jo, no to je prostě insane. Mám hodně rád ten formát, vole. Benjy. První kill Benjy. Kámo. Ne. Starouš to trounul. Starouš to trounul. Protože šel fightit nobody. Protože šel fightit 4v3. Oh. Jako fakt je cool, jak ty týmy jsou dobrý a oba ty týmy jsou vyrovnaný prostě.
Somehow Minibu and Benjy are reading into it. They're slowly clearing this.
Benjy! Ne! Teda proti bonusu. Je to double angle, actually. Nice! Dobrý timing. Aha, dron to revealuje, kámo. Viděl jsi tu pozičku, co měl Wood? To je jaká dobrá pozička, tam nemůžeš umřít ani z jedné strany.
I like the idea from Heretics. They doubled up on the ult orb, thinking that Shishu was going to play around for it.
Right there.
Uncertainty though, but orb's going to be picked up. Knife is broken. Miniboot is low enough still, trying to At least remove one of the heads of these players. EDG do not like what they've seen. Still, they don't have control of the map anywhere else.
Zabil si tričko.
Up here for very much an all-in over towards B.
Díky, to je
I
dres.
think Miniboo's got to be hitting those. If people are walking into his crosshair, you have to be good for it. This is the final map of the grand finals of champs. You cannot let free kills escape.
Oj.
Great timing on the swing. A little late over the follow-up. Able to achieve
kámo, klid.
the kill that he was hoping for. Stars.
Nice!
Miniboo, talk about heating up. And he will turn up.
Šmog je zrovna životu. Enterprise volume 3. Přesně tak. Let
quite a bit of EDG trying to sneak through along this back pillar route. The more damage he does, the better it is. But he's not going to be able to get even the plant down. Well, I mean, he'll go for it for the money, of course, but not to extend the round.
Into the tail end. Not the worst scenario.
Yeah, it means though that he has to keep the Guardian. Oh no,
he got the cam, so
dobrý šok dartek, ale.
Ne,
s Vandelem mám 39 třeba. Ne, hraju furt Odin na nějaký pičoviny.
Is so important if the attackers are able to take it. It cuts off those defensive rotates.
Tag onto the one. Smoggy's ahead of most of this. Primes him ready. Good pounce being double held, and while the Dizzy gets that acknowledgement connecting.
Kámo, zrejděte se, ale.
His back is open. The paranoia has to be let loose. Unleashed that. Up and over top.
Wallbang. Dělejte už tím týpkem něco. Nice.
Lock that one down. Crouched up. Finds the angle, but an open B side as a result of it. All about whether EDG can.
Ale s ním umřel zase někdo. O, ten line-up.
Punished though. Flash up and over towards the top. It's gone 1-for-1 with the kills, and Simon.
Benji? Počkej, ještě nedomluvil, kámo. Ještě nedomluvil ten chlap. Wallbang. Ano, bady to trolí. Co to bylo za troll? No, a ten špatný plentek, svině. Ty vole, dělej už. No to spadne do vojdu, vole. Nemíř mu na hlavu! Hejda si, ne.
Yeah, the star not being laid down here on the spike actually. Whoa, they did not expect Kong.
Nechtělo se tomu.
Towards the back of the side, nowhere clearing. Miniboo has to strike. Spraying down. Survival is necessary. Enough for the fire from behind. Rian's now sticking. Pull is late. Half already.
Kámo.
To the flank. Chichu has brought him an opportunity.
Kámo.
And no one can stand against that.
Co se děje? Flank říká, může být solid. Double flank. Nabejtit jetku. Zase tradene a potom půjde dozad. Jako druhej. Čum. Oni to udělají. Kámo, proč jde najednou? Proč nejde jako double flank?
Out through the back now, Smokes and Stars placed down, trying to divide and conquer in through the map, but Chichu again.
Nevadí.
Benji
flashes out and through Benji in through the back once.
Oh, shockdart dobrý, kámo.
Laying down the damage.
Starý shockdart by ho zabil.
Can't quite deny that one, and out of Thrash, trying to play them back in, is still sprayed down off to the side, collecting these kills.
Já tam je ozvěna jak svině, co to je? To je za ozvěnu do píči. Co to je za zvuk?
Post-plan util for days on EDG's side. It comes down to the shots being hit.
To je schválně kvůli těmu crowdu.
Once more to pull in sight. No half obtained. And drop down to the wire. Hunter's Fury will close with no issues at all. Who is left to scramble? And EDG holds strong.
So that's just to pull people towards the center of the map for the defenders. Remains to be seen.
Jako my.
But you see that Heretics, they are just sat back pretty passively. And okay, this one's an eco, but it's reminiscent of how they've played the majority of their defense half so far. I need to see them getting aggressive on defense here, I think.
Nice pushback, Dash is active. In through, there's a slightest of timing.
Nah, come on.
Just missing. Defense in order here. Simon just pushing back the invaders onto the side. It is.
Počkej, on není čas totiž. On není čas totiž. To stíhaj, to je molík, kamo. Dělej. Let's go! Kamo, prsa mě bolí. Oh. Popiči album nový, popiči.
Díky. Just kicks right into their face, and they weren't perhaps expecting that. Still, Spike dropped down to the feet. The side opened up overboards, at least B main.
OK, ale teďko minulý kole je super a potřebuje ještě 10. Dobrý quick scope, nebo co to bylo? Quick flick. Oh, prskadlo. Prskadlo.
He's causing all sorts of problems, mischief right now, and he just needs to buy time for Simon. Striking right where it hurts, dropping these players in their tracks. EDG.
So,
ne asi, Urzo, ne asi. To s tím jeho tweetem, že post-play meta není broken a potom post-play motovi nerfnuli by the way několikrát, no to je jedno. A jeho ten post, že není zapalování bomby broken, že just body block them, že máš prostě dát hlavičku do molíku, tak reálně po těch letech teďko, když už to vole nikdo neřečí, tak jakoby je to vtipný meme a nějaký point v tom měl, ale prostě teďka ze sebe dělá dementa, no tak to je jedno, prostě klasika. Zpátky do hry. Máme Gekko ultinu. Už nemáme Gekko ultinu. Benji, neumírej. Ty jsi šulín. Počkej, to nestihneš, Bu. Kam běží? Kam běží? Proč furt běží? Co dělá? Já to jebem. Já to jebem. Why are you running? Hey! Hey! Why are you running? Už to bolí trošku. Už to trošku bolí, na to. Oh, Benji, dobrý kill, dobrá ultina, huge, kámo, huge. Oh, ten wallbang, ten wallbang. Kámo.
Where's the next layer to all of this here?
Chat, tu ten Simon. Oh! Let's go. Tak. To potom nic moc.
Pings it out, concedes the space, puts the warning sign onto the minimap.
I like this though. Team Heretics, they're pushing back.
50 milionů Imagine, tak to je jako v té arabské tej, ne? Ta arabská má nějaký insane price pool, nebo? Ale to teda jakoby je takovej questionable event.
The play was being made here, and they've lost control of it into the process. Oh my God!
Oh!
Oh, goodness me!
Tohle je blbý. Tohle je blbý.
Carving out a place amongst the elites. Could get overwhelmed here. Definitely could. Plenty of bodies here. Tap goes the guy.
Trejdněte se konečně.
One prey to it still. Nobody seeking to redeem. Chance of that. Reinforcements arriving, but his head peeking out. Shock darts. Delay. Hopefully allow him that retreat, which he does. So 3v4, plant is down. Heretics have that extra money to work with, but they'd love the round even more. Flash dodged. Now the drone. Broken, cleared. Kang's through. Has that Marshall.
Guardian, Benji, plus.
Has to make one of himself. The peaks of perfection from EDG. Look at the way that Simon's pathing.
Do 3, kámo, Simon tam hodí nade, tam bude sak.
It's so similar to what nobody himself does to fake.
A reveal ještě to vojetka jako svině. Nebo?
They drop these Heretics players dead. Time against them once more. Boo needs to get this kill and will do just that. The
Boo!
Punched up. Rians rounded about kill gang.
Jeden hit. Jeden hit.
Unbelievable. Gonna go for the Cosby divide play, looking for the plant, looking to try to play the post.
Každou mapu musel dropnout, vole.
That's what they require in a moment like this. Up and over, Chichu weaving in and out, needs to stay alive in this time, but already being swarmed, Dizzy up and around in his face. Kills are collected at least, with Chichu dropped as a chance.
A 1000 lidí dorazilo se podívat na Heretics comeback. Vamos.
He's done enough surely for them. No rifle picked up, but the damage done with those two players dropped. He's got to be feeling good about it. Players retreat, EDG realizing.
Ne, asi všechno se dá o to. Já musím být opatrný, co jako řeknu. Dobrý trade. Insta trade, správně. Dobrý molotov.
It's overwhelming. Simon back in the fray in the fight, but dropped at a moment's notice like that. This is Heretics again with an open answer to this B site.
That Mosh lineup is really good for being able to deal with the way that she
Wood by měl teďko jít fightit. Wood by měl ten, co bude fightit. Nikdo jiný nemá fightit než Wood. Až to bude to kolo jakoby skoro neprodatelný, tak Wood by měl píkovat, ať nafarmí orby, ať rolujou pak ty ultiny, Sova ultinu a potom ať mají co nejblíž tak jako ultinu. Jestli píchne někdo jiný než Wood, tak trolí. Nevadí. Nevadí, aspoň jeden orb, vole, all good. Peníze mají. Hezký klozak.
Very difficult to play around. So on-site aggressive post plants have to be called here for Heretics, and it worries me that Boo is so far away.
The reveal, what a mistake.
Co ta Sova ultina? Co ta Sova ultina, kámo? Ulti tu Astru, kámo. On nemá... OK, ser na to. Ne. Ne. Co to je, vole, tohle? Co to je tohle? Zkusil jako counter ultit. A proč neplentí do rohu? Proč koukal před sebe, když doplentovával? Jestli jim to prohraje kolo, že netrefí bombu, vole, tak se zeseru. Nice, Benji! Kolo za kolem. Můžu být rád, že mi tady nezablokujou žolíka v chatu. Nahypenýho. Kde dal Wood druhýho? Kde dal Wood kill na Bčku? Co dělal na Bčku ten EDG chlap? On byl ve smoku tam, co dělal? Kde jsi tam vzal? Nevadí. Kolo za kolem. Počkej. Dobrý. Kdyby spadl, ne, ten Boo. Vyjde to na stejnou, vole, vyjde to na stejnou s tím, co udělal. Riens plus netroll. Ult. Nice, kámo. Není čas? Je čas. Pičo. Nevím, jestli to má. Plně to nemá. Nice! Nemá.
The high ground perch and potentially the danger zone. Dizzy up and over the top. Connections about. Heretics are dropping them.
Kde? Co? Jak? Neviděl jsem ani nic. OK. Boo. Plus. 3 mají silence. Ne, nikdo nekreje Benjyho. Kreje nebo ne? Kreje, actually, kreje. Benjy píkne. Turecko je na topu prostě. Turecko je na topu. To je huge, že ten nůž, kámo. Ne. Not like this. Faker Valorantu, jakže Faker Valorantu, kdyby někdo měl se k tomu ever, vole, za 5 let přiblížit, tak mi to sedí nejvíc k němu, ale za 5 let, kamaráde, za 5 let třeba, vole. Ale on to prostě i vede ten tým, kámo, to je insane. Jakože i mentálně to vede, víš, že prostě je tam, vole, jako ta postava, vole. Ty pičo! Ale jako overtime bych se podíval. Kámo, Riens vyfnul. Boo! 1v1. 2v1, sorry. 1v2. Boo! Čas. Mají čas. GG. No. No way. GG, chat.